Marlboro County School District, welcome to today's dedication of our new Wallace School. Please stand for the presentation of colors and remain standing for the reciting of the Pledge of Allegiance and singing of our national anthem. Please remain standing until the colors leave the room.
Mark. That's our Mark.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, sing, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed, and the twilight celestial gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the words of gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Oh God, our heavenly needs is past. Our hope for years to come. Shelter from the stormy blast and our eternal home. Oh God, we come now to thank you for who you are. Lord, as we pause at this moment, we thank you for this momentous occasion. Thank you for what you've done for Marlboro County. Thank you for what you've done particularly for the Wallace area. Now, God, we invite you in this place, not just today, but for the days yet to come. And we pray that you would allow this place to be a safe haven for children present and for children in the future. Lord, bless the faculty, bless the staff, bless those who are in this community. Help us to understand that all of our help comes from you. So God, we will continue to give you glory, honor, and praise. In Jesus Christ's name we pray. And all of God's children said, amen.
I'd like to ask that Janice Henson, our principal, who has given innumerable hours and tremendous effort to making today's dedication possible, please come forward.
Dr. Tiller, Chairman Parsons, members of our Marlboro County School Board, and other dignitaries, and all of our special guests, on behalf of Wallace Elementary Middle School, I would like to welcome you to the dedication service for the new Wallace Elementary Middle School. This is an exciting day for all of us, and we are so glad you're here to be a part of it. Before we go any further, I would like to offer my deepest condolences to the family of Mr. Horace Little. We are so happy that they're here today. No one was more excited about this day, and we will miss our friend dearly. On a day like this, he would have said, "Just lovely." Let us offer a moment of silence to remember all of those he touched and the many, many, many wonderful memories he gave us. If we could, observe the moment of silence. Thank you. And Miss Yvonne and your family, we just are so happy to have you here. Thank you so much. It means so much to us. At this time, I'd also like to recognize my own family that were able to be with us. I am blessed to have my 87-year-old parents here from Pennsylvania, Ralph and Alice Silva, my brother Larry, and my son Drew. If you'll just wave. My husband sends his best regards, and he wishes he could be here, but he currently is working overseas and is unable to be here. My father served on the local school board, our district school board, for 18 years, and it was his dedication and his love for the school system that really motivated me and inspired me to do what I did. So I greatly appreciate them being here. And I could go on and on about my parents. I'm just a blessed, blessed person. I would also like to recognize the Wallace Elementary Middle School staff and students. If you would please stand, all staff and students. Recently, please remain standing. Recently, this staff and those students that are sprinkled around our auditorium, our gymnasium, received the Palmetto Gold for academic achievement and the Palmetto Silver for closing the achievement gap. Please stand. On behalf of all of us, we would like to say thank you for this beautiful school and what it means for this community. You may be seated. I wish each of you could have been a witness to the first tour that our students and staff took. To hear their expressions, it was priceless. This school offers our students so many opportunities. I would like to highlight some of its features. We now have a science, technology, engineering, and math lab known as the STEM lab. Each of our classrooms is equipped with the latest technology. We have smart boards in each of them, and it will truly engage the students and support the learning process. Our media center is simply amazing. Not only is it impressive to look at with the custom furniture, It offers ample space for students to have an environment for research, recreational reading, and enlightenment. The cafeteria, which was one of the biggest ahs on the tour for our students, offers a unique seating, including tables that turn into benches, soft seating, high tables designated for our middle school students, 2 feeding lines, which decreases the waiting time tremendously. They're hungry. In addition, we have 2 computer labs, a fitness room, an art room that is equipped with a kiln, a band and a music room. Before we were only 1 room, so that saves Mr. Nance a lot of time, because he would have to move all the band equipment, move it back out. So we're glad to have that. And then the classrooms are equipped with new furniture. And this furniture is special furniture. The seats are made to rock with the students. You'll see some stools in some of the classrooms. One teacher has gone around and got stools for every one of our students from other classrooms just to see what it would be like. So that you can see that in the 1st grade classroom with Ms. Grants. And then last but not least, our restrooms. We have Dr. Tiller to thank for this. We now have individual restrooms for our middle school students. And this means a lot from 5th to 8th grade. We have 2 boys, 2 girls for 5th and 6th, 2 boys, 2 girls for 7th and 8th. And this allows them privacy, and it also allows them safety. Because research has shown throughout our nation, one of the greatest opportunities to fall victim to bullying is in our restrooms. And so this offers a wonderful opportunity for our students. Statistically, and this is important to us, we have gone from 24 toilets to 64. So, before I close, I would like to recognize another very special group. Well, Spencer Faw, Buck Henson, Zenobia Johnson, and if Jamie Montero is here, I need to see him, please. If you'll all stand, please. We have welcomed them into our Bearcat family. They are true Bearcats. They are with us almost every day. Spencer is kind of escaped from us a little bit. But this is the team with Thompson and Turner Construction. And they have absolutely been awesome to work with. They come into our classrooms. Zenobia spent some time with our 7th and 8th grade, I think it was, in Ms. Wisdom's class. They've just been wonderful with our students, and we appreciate them greatly. Thank you for our beautiful school. Thank you for being beautiful people. If you could give them a... We will be very sad when they leave. I'm trying to figure out, can we add an addition or something so we can keep them? I know we could come up with something. Last but not least, I would like to thank my Father above for opening doors to allow me to be a part of this Bearcat community. Again, thank you, thank you, thank you for our school. At this time, I'd like to welcome to the microphone Ms. Lucy Parsons, Chairman of our Marlboro County School Board. Ms. Parsons.
Thank you so much for coming today to help all of us celebrate. A celebration is not much fun if you don't have many people. The vision of the school district of Marlboro County is to partner with families, business, and communities to develop the next generation of responsible citizens, lifelong learners, and global leaders. The citizens of Marlboro County thank you for the support for the referendum. Without the citizens voting to build this school, it wouldn't have happened. So you all, everyone who voted for it had a part in this. In 2012, the voters of Marlboro County passed the bond referendum with a penny sales tax. We certainly want to extend our appreciation to the committee who worked extensively to provide the public with information regarding the need for the Wallace Elementary Middle School and the need for continued capital improvement in our district. Will the following members stand and be recognized at this time? The Honorable Patricia Hennigan, South Carolina House of Representatives, District 54. The Honorable Elizabeth Munlin, former member of the South Carolina House of Representatives, District 54, and practicing attorney. Is she here? The Honorable Doug Jennings, former member of the South Carolina House of Representatives, District 54, and practicing attorney. Is Doug here? The Honorable former Mayor Ray Greer of McCall. We need to give some absence slips. Mr. Ken Harmon, Executive Director of the Bennettsville Downtown Development Association. Oh, the list is getting bigger. Mr. Anthony Woods, Marlboro County Council member. Is he here? You gave me a list of people that aren't here. On the committee, okay. The Architectural and Construction Selection Committee for this project was comprised of members of the school board and members of the community. Will all members of the selection committee please stand and be recognized? Something that's really shocking me today. This is the first time I've seen Michael Coachman with a straight face. For a very long time, he's been grinning as if he had a new school at his house. Fellow board members, thank you for your hard work, commitment, and dedication to this project and providing for the quality learning environment for all children in Marlboro County. In addition, a special thanks to our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Helena Tiller, district personnel, Ms. Janice Henson, principal, and the faculty and staff of the Wallace School for assisting with the administration of the project. When you do a project like this, it requires really digging down deep and figuring out what your values, standards, and goals are and your needs. And it's hard. I don't know if any of you have ever built a house, but doing a school is much harder than that because you don't really have a good feel for what the real needs are until you really get down deep and big. And that's what was done here. One person that does have a big grin on his face today is Joel Carter. He's been grinning like a Cheshire cat. At this time, I'd like to acknowledge Mr. Michael Coachman, and he will provide additional recognitions. And Mr. Coachman.
Hello, family. How's everybody doing? It's a great day in the community of Wallace. Any Bearcats out in the audience today? I heard Ms. Parson say she didn't know whether this is the first time she's seen me with a straight face. Well, I'm so happy that I don't know whether I want to shout for joy or cry for happiness. Because truly, this is a great day in the community of Wallace. I just want to take this opportunity to recognize any descendants of Senator Wallace. Would you please stand at this time? Any descendants of Senator Wallace. Along with the descendants of Wallace, all the graduates of Wallace High School, past and present, please stand. Marlboro County School Board, Superintendent, Administration, and staff, this day is for you. This day is for you. It is truly a great day in our community of Wallace. And I would like to take the opportunity to thank all of those who supported us during this process and for being a part of making our dream a reality for our children, our administration, our parents, teachers, and to the community, for also making us so very happy on this day. This has been a process where we as a community pulled together as one to make a dream a reality. No one person could have done this alone. Remember, it takes a village to raise a child and a community to support the cause. And as this is exactly what happened here in Bearcat Country. We started this process back in 2011 when myself and County Council Representative Jason Steen decided to have a community forum and to meet with the community to ask what they needed here in the community of Wallace. And the outstanding outcome of that was that we want a better place for our kids to go to school and a place to shop for families in the community. We now have a Dollar General and a school. But during that process, we invited the superintendent along with her staff to come and put together a plan for us how to run a successful referendum with the penny sales tax. This board has accomplished a lot over the last 5 years. We have built 2 schools on behalf of the Marlboro County School community of Wallace. We want to thank you. So will you board members, will you please stand and be recognized? This referendum would not have been through had not this board accepted our plea. So again, we'd like to truly thank this board. We have done a lot. Yes, sometimes we argue, we fuss, and we fight. But when it comes down to our children, we get the job done. I would also like to thank our local community members who worked on the committee. Our financial committee, Mr. Roy and Faye Quick, headed our financial committee for the New Wallace School Project. Other organizations, Wallace School Teachers, Wallace Recreation, Wallace Dixie Youth, Colletonian Hawks Alumni, PTO, SIC, all individuals and churches and donors who gave donations from out of their pockets to help purchase campaign signs that we posted all over this county. As you know, on our signs, they said, "Our children are our future." And I'd like to thank Dr. Tiller for coming up with our slogan, "Our children are our future," because our children most definitely are our future, and that campaign slogan worked for us. For over 63 years, the old Wallace School building has served our community very, very well for our children. And we will miss the history and the fond memories from years ago. But the school has served its purpose, and now we can take our kids' education, safety, and health in a 21st century school building, educating the next generation of doctors, lawyers, teachers, in a safe and secure and high-tech learning environment, in a place that we can be so proud of here in the community of Wallace. Thank you for allowing me, from the bottom of my heart, to be a part of the children's community, a part of your children's lives for the past 30 years. And thank you for allowing me to serve you on the Marlboro County School Board. As great as this day is, as we come here today to have a ribbon cutting and celebrate the ceremony of the opening of the new Wallace School, just to show you how short life is, my friend, Mr. Little, will be back here on Tuesday at 3 o'clock to lay him to rest in this same gym building. I said that to say this: life is short. We need to take advantage and love each other every day of our life. The children in this community are so special to us. The teachers, we all play a part. Yes, we're far off from the rest of the county, but we're one family here. And we love and support one another. There's no big I and there's no little you. Just want to touch on Mr. Littles a little bit, because there was a time when I just felt like quitting, volunteering, working with the children. And he was a bus driver, he was a custodian, and I needed some help coaching with the kids. He said, "Michael, don't quit." He said, "I got your back. As soon as I finish my bus route, I'll help you coach the kids." He said, "Those kids need you." And I needed them. And I needed him, and he was there. And he's not the only one. There's several people in this community, and that's how this community works. There's no big eyes and no little U's. I'm just proud to be a member of the community of Wallace. Love you back there, family. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I think he asked, how many Bearcats are here today? All right, this is like a pep rally. How many Bearcats are here today? All right, that sounds better. That sounds better. We do want to thank everybody for coming out, and was just thinking about, as we walked in today, is the little meeting Mike and I were talking about in the old gym. There was about 40 people there, maybe, or 50 people that come out, and the question was asked, what do you want? And what came out of that was a new school. So it didn't happen all of a sudden, but today we can say out of that meeting, and y'all support, this is where we're at today in our brand new school. And so on behalf of Marlboro County Council, you know, we always look at things to better our community and our county, and this betters our Wallace community and helps better Marlboro County. As far as economic development wise, whenever industry looks at a place to come, they look at education and look at the quality of schools we have. And we can say we have a state-of-the-art education facility, and they're getting a state-of-the-art education here in the Wallace area. So we're thankful for this and what everybody does for Marlboro County. This is just one step, as Dr. Tiller said, our children and our future. It is our children and their future. Because somebody here is little Billy, his father and sister them held public office, and somebody that graduates from Wallace School and lives in this area will represent Marlboro County in future years to come. So we're thankful for what y'all do. We're thankful for the teachers, for the education you give them, for the school board, for the support y'all give for everybody, and for all the citizens of Marlboro County. We thank you, and we're moving forward with Marlboro County. Thank you.
Two former students, Miss Kay Hare and Mr. Samuel Bass, and they will share our school history. Miss Kay Hare is our Teacher of the Year this year, and Mr. Samuel S. Bass was the first African American graduate of Wallace High School.
The Wallace area of Marlboro County was formerly known as the College, named after Dr. Cornelius College, who lived and practiced in the area. Dr. College was highly respected, and while the rural community never incorporated as a town, it bore its name for almost 150 years. College remained the name of the community until 1950, when it was renamed Wallace in honor of the late Senator Paul Wallace. Senator Wallace lived nearby and owned much of the land, which is now the present David Wallace. Growth and change were promoted by Senator Wallace, and with the arrival of J.P. Stevenson Delta Field, a cotton fabric finishing plant, located in the heart of the community. Senator Wallace built homes on his land to serve his developing community near the mill. Senator Wallace also built a motel, a restaurant, and a service station. Development led to the consolidation of the schools in the area. The Briefly Springs community was combined with the East community to form the college school, the early college school. In the last consolidation, college school continued to serve the African American children of the area prior to integration during the 1960s.
In 1951, 7 communities, Collett, New Hope, Irby, Pegues, Whites Creek, Pineville, and part of Wilson were united to form the Wallace area of the Marlboro County school system. Old buildings were assigned to each grade until the completion of the Wallace Grammar School in 1953. In 1957, a new high school building housing pupils through 10th grade was built. Area students were bused to Bennettsville High School and Eastside High School to finish their education until the completion of Wallace High School and gym. In 1960, the first Wallace High School graduation occurred with 10 graduates receiving diplomas. In 1965, 3 African American families, Bass, DeBerry, and Simmons, voluntarily integrated into Wallace schools. In 1966, Samuel S. Bass was the first African American to graduate from Wallace High School. In 1970, the first fully integrated class graduated from Wallace High School. The last class from Wallace High School graduated in 1989. Wallace Elementary Middle School was then established. On February 4, 2016, the students and faculty proudly entered this newly constructed building.
Thanks, Dave. As the first African American person to graduate from the school, I'll be remiss if I didn't share a few remarks. And I want to say thank you, Thurman, for allowing me to be here, the superintendent, and especially Michael Coachman. He's a special project with me. Michael was a young man that I took under my wing in the 4-H club, and his first public event, speaking event, was in Washington, D.C. He represented Marlboro County. He honed his skills well. He came back and made several presentations around the county about his experiences in D.C. I think he got to be strong Thurman for the first time. He's very proud of that. But I want to say this, that we've come a long way. We've come a long way from the standpoint that if you remember, there was a college school over on off of Old Y Road where I attended elementary school. And these schools, if you look at them and you look at the schools are here that we just left to come to this new school, you see there's a great similarity, a lot of similarity, because of the fact that there was a doctrine that said, we were not going to be integrated, but we could build schools that were separate but equal. Well, yeah, they built some schools that look greatly like the same as white schools were built, but they're a long way from being equal. A lot of the services were not as good, the buses were not as good, the books were hand-me-down, worn out a lot of times when we got them. But I'm so proud to see that those vestiges, those symbols are being eradicated. We no longer have those symbols of equal buildings in existence. And those that do exist, they're going to be renovated so that they can maybe not remind us of the old days of separate but equal. I am so proud to see that this community has come together. It reminds me of a pledge that I've been told that I am to say every time I get before a public audience. And that is that community action helps people. It embeds the body of hope. It improves communities. And it makes America great. We care about the entire community. We are dedicated to helping people, helping themselves, helping each other. And those words embodies everything that you see here today. This is a great community working together, helping each other, working to improve themselves and helping each other. Again, I want to thank everyone for the opportunity to have these few words.
Thank you, Mr. Bass. I have enjoyed talking to him on the phone, and I've learned so much about the history of this community, and I look forward to many more conversations with him. At this time, I would like to invite Mr. Glenn Pruitt to the microphone to make a special presentation to Wallace Elementary Middle School.
Faculty members, I'm honored to be here this afternoon representing Woodman Life Insurance Society, formerly known as the Woodman of the World. It's one of the greatest organizations in insurance in the world. I'm Glenn Pruitt. I am president of our Woodman Life Chapter 966 in Wallace. And I would like to thank you for letting me, a membership of the Woodman Life, be a part of this wonderful, wonderful Wallace Elementary Middle School dedication ceremony today. Woodman Life, who are we? Some have never heard of it. Let me tell you briefly, Woodman Life was founded on June 6, 1890, a little while ago, in Omaha, Nebraska. We're a non-profit organization dedicated to give time and money to local communities. Woodman Life operates in all 50 states and have more than 2,000 chapters and a membership of nearly 750,000 people. There are no small organizations. Woodman Life members are champions in patriotism, and we are proud to provide flags to this and other worthy non-profit organizations. We are proud to present the American flag and the South Carolina state flag. In addition to presenting flags, we promote good citizenship and give awards to outstanding citizens who have performed a valuable service and take pride in helping our community. And last year, I was awarded that. Thank you. If you are interested in becoming a member of the Woodman Life, I would like to introduce to you a lady in the audience and ask her to come forward. It's our field representative, Miss Monica Tucker. While she is coming, thank you. While she is coming, let me tell you, our lodge is located just off 177 on Hillside Road. Our meetings are each first Monday in each month at 6:30. If you're here and you are a member of Woodman Life, you have the Woodman Insurance, you have a cordial invitation to come to our meetings. We'll feed you good, we'll entertain you good, and we usually have a wonderful service trying to provide something for the community. Ms. Monica Tucker here has helped us so much in our planning to do things for the community. At this time, I'm going to ask our principal, Ms. Janice Henson, to come forward. Come on. On behalf of Woodman Life, we'd like to present you, first of all, the American flag that we hang outside, and when I come by, I'm going to take a good look at it, waving in the breeze. Also, we're going to award you our state flag. Amen. And with this, I'm closing comments. When I ride by and see that flag waving in the breeze, it's going to remind me of one thing. America is still the greatest nation on earth. Would you agree with me?
Mr. Privet.
If anyone is interested in becoming a member of the society, please see this lady after the meeting.
At this time, it is with great honor that I introduce our Superintendent of Marlboro County School District, Dr. Helena Tiller. And Dr. Helena Tiller, I would just like to thank you personally for all the tremendous support you've given me during this time. It's been a tough week. And I received several calls from Dr. Tiller, several words of encouragement, and I greatly, greatly appreciate it, because our heart has been with the little family through all of this. And as we prepared for this ceremony today, we all had to really put things in place and know that Mr. Little, we know where he is, and find peace in that. So I thank you personally, Dr. Tiller, for this week, and I thank you, Dr. Tiller, for everything you've done to bring this wonderful school to Wallace. So thank you.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Today is a great and much anticipated day in Marlboro County. Yes, you can clap for that. Completion of Wallace Elementary Middle School is a crowning achievement for all of us. Blenheim Elementary Middle School was the first construction completed from the ground up in over 60 years in Marlboro County. And it took us 7 years from the planning stage till the actual building was completed. Wallace Elementary Middle School is the second completely new school in our district in over 60 years. And I congratulate and commend our school board for this achievement and for their commitment in providing 21st century learning environments for all students in Marlboro County. Congratulations. After coming on board as superintendent of schools in November of 2010, every time I visited Wallace School, no matter what the reason was, students, parents, community members, faculty, and staff always asked me the same question. I could be here to speak about curriculum and instruction. I could be here to speak about things that were coming up in the district, but the only thing they wanted to know, and they would interrupt me, and they'd say, Dr. Tiller, when are we going to get our new school? Well, I want you to know you got it. It's here today. And the thing that I'm so proud of is no longer do we have to attempt to provide a 21st century world-class education in a facility that was built back in the industrial era. So I'm happy about that. I would like to take this time to recognize a group of people who I can't say enough about. It has been such a pleasure to work with them because I've worked with some firms before, and I can't say that it was a pleasure for me or the board. But in this case, I can say it was definitely a pleasure to work along with John Carter and Cease, and if Mr. Joel Carter and everybody is there. also, I'd like for all members of Thompson and Turner to please stand, our construction firm, and Mr. Spagler. And also I'd like to recognize our own Mr. Tim Brown. Mr. Brown, stand up. So I want everybody to know, anytime I call on any members of this team, it was always, yes, we can, yes, we will, and you can consider it done. And I appreciate that, and I will always be singing your praises across this state, and I want you to know that, as well as our board members. We're so appreciative of everything you've done. And Mr. Brown, we're appreciative of all you did for us in the Blenheim School and with this one as well. Thank you so much. At this time, I'd like to also acknowledge, we have a lot of our county and state and officials of Marlboro County and state of South Carolina. So all of our distinguished guests and elected officials, if you would, please stand and be recognized at this time. In addition to that, I'd like to recognize my staff, and that includes everyone in Wallace and also the district level staff. And some of them are standing all around. If you would, please wave, district staff. And thank you for being here, because I want everyone to know this is definitely a team effort. And as it was stated earlier, there are no big I's and no little U's. It takes all of us to run a smooth ship. I'm especially happy to have with me this afternoon my family. And I'd like for my family to stand, and before they stand, I'm gonna tell you, I'm just gonna tell you about them. This is special for me because these are the folks that have reared and shaped and molded me to be the person that I am today. And I want to recognize my mom, Thelma Foster, if you will stand. My sister, Gilda, and my brother-in-law, Paul Dockery. My brother, Robert Littlejohn. And I was so surprised to see him here today. I didn't know he was going to be here. I'd also like to recognize my first cousin as well as our sister, Felicia Davis. My sister, Lisa Roseman. Lisa's going to raise her hand. And also Miss Gloria Roseman and Mr. Pete. I want you to know these are some young people here. I don't think he would mind me telling it. Mr. Pete is a spry 92-year-old. And I'm happy to have with me my cousin Rosalind Bonner. And Rosalind, you know, you have a lot of cousins, but everybody knows she's my favorite. I'm happy to have Rosalind with me today, and I'm also happy to have Lewis with us. Lewis, if you'd stand. Thank you for being here. My cousin Rosario, if you'd stand. I also have in the audience my godparents, Mr. Jake and Vicki Brown, if you'd stand. To Miss Henson's family, I love you. I had an opportunity to spend time with them on yesterday, and it was wonderful. And I felt like I had known them all along because Janice and I share in a lot of conversation about you all the time. And so we're very happy that you all made the trip all the way from Pennsylvania to be with us. In addition, I'd just like to, all of our board members, if any of our board members, family members are present, if you please stand. Any board member, family members. I know I saw Mr. O. Thank you. And the reason I asked him to stand is because it's not easy being a board member. You know, it's almost like Kermit, it's not easy being green. You know, Kermit the Frog, because sometimes they work very long hours, they have to make tough decisions, and sometimes not everyone likes the decisions that we have to make, but we have to do what's best for the community. So I want to thank you all for the support that you give them on a daily basis. And as I get ready to take my seat, I just want you to know, to the little family, we love Mr. Horace. He was special to us, and he was always special to me. And we're going to miss his calm nature, his words of encouragement, and also his leadership. Because I want you to know, his wife told me about the leadership that he would take. And she'd say to him, "You're not the principal of that school. You can't tell them what to do." But he'd always call Miss Henson, and he'd say, "Miss Henson, I'm getting ready to leave the bus shop. Get the students for bus number so-and-so ready, because that's the first bus that will be at the school. And then I want you to get the other students ready." And that's exactly what we did. We followed exactly what he said. So he was in charge. Once again, thank you all so much for being here, and I'm going to turn it over to Ms. Henson.
Again, I'd like to thank everyone for being here on this special day. And please do continue to keep the little family in your prayers. Again, the funeral service for Mr. Little will be Tuesday at 3 o'clock. We're switching the early release Tuesdays. So parents, please be aware of this. We will have early release like we normally do on the second Tuesday. This month we will have it on the first Tuesday, giving the opportunity for the bus drivers to get back for the service at 3 o'clock. And so, again, we will keep you all in our prayers, and we love you so, so much. This does conclude our ceremony.
On three, we're going to do it now. Don't cheat me, Miss Fox. Not on two. Not
yet, not yet.
Are you ready? Yes, ma'am. 1, 2, 3.
I'm here with
Representative District 1 area, Michael Coachman, school board representative here in the Wallace area.
Hey, Mr. Coachman, tell me how this school will influence the kids here.
Oh man, this is a great day in the Wallace community. We now have a 21st century school. We can educate our children with the 21st century. As you see, we have the smart boards. We have all the tools that we need to advance our children's education in a 21st century school. So it's just a wonderful thing that happened here in the community of Wallace.
And what is your position here for the school?
Well, I'm the school board representative, District 1 area, which is the Wallace area. And basically what I do, we go to board meetings and vote to get things done for all the schools in the Marlboro County area.
And what are your goals here for the new Wallace School?
Goals to continue education, to make sure that our children have the highest quality of learning that we can possibly get and compete with all the other schools across the state.
Well, Ms. Coachman, I thank you for this interview.
Hello, my name is Darius Evans, and today I'm interviewing
Helena Tiller.
All right. What is your position with the school district?
I'm superintendent of schools here in Marlboro County.
All right. What makes this day so important for you?
Well, today is important because it's a dream come true. We've worked on being able to provide a 21st century learning environment for our kids in Wallace. And we've worked on this for several years. And today, it's a great day in Marlboro County because we finally have our new school here. And so I'm really excited about the fact that we have opened our new school today.
Is there anything you would like to leave with the public or any students, or like a saying or a motto that you would like to say to the public?
I'd just like to say thank you to all of our citizens of Marlboro County. Thank you to our school board and all our faculty and staff for all that you've done to make this a reality for our district and for our children. Thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Brandon Grooms, and I'm here with
Lucy Parsons.
Miss Lucy. What's your position here at Wallace?
I'm chairman, well, not in Wallace, but I'm chairman of the school board of the Marlboro County School District.
What are your feelings about the school?
I love it. I think we got it right on this one. It's a clean, modern, wonderful school, but it's practical. It's got natural light, and I think it's one story. And it provides all of the things that you all need to do well in school without having to fight a building.
And where do you see new Wallace School going into the future?
With better scores.
Miss Lucy, thank you for this interview.
Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Jaheem Prince, and I'm here with
Janice Henson, principal at Wallace Elementary Middle School.
Ms. Henson. Can you tell us your goals for the kids of this new Wallace school?
We just are so excited about this new school because it will definitely make them competitive as they prepare for the workforce. We will be able to offer them wonderful programs through our STEM lab. The physical fitness program that we have here at Wallace can actually be implemented to the fullest because we will have the facilities necessary for that. I could just go on and on. We are so excited.
How does it feel to be principal of the new Wallace school?
I am honored to be principal of this school and to represent this community. I've been here 8 years. It's hard to believe. This is my 8th year, and this truly is my family. And so I am honored to represent such a fine community.
Can you tell us your expressions and your feelings about when they built the new Wallace school?
It was just so much fun to watch it grow from the ground, I guess you could say. It was just amazing to see the engineering, and there were so many lessons in that whole process for our children, and we included our children in those lessons. The students watched the trees coming down. They watched the bricks and the mortar being all of that happening, and so it was very exciting to be a part of it.
Well, Ms. Henson, thank you for this interview.
Thank you. Good job.
Questions for you. What do you like about your new room that you didn't at the old one?
Okay, I definitely like the spacing, and the technology is awesome. I'm experiencing a larger room that definitely allows me to be creative and extend itself to technology being in the class in a more advanced way.
So Ms. Jackson, how do you like your class so far? How do you like your class so far, Ms. Jackson?
We love it.
Is it what you expected?
It's beyond what we expected. It is fabulous.
I see you and your bees.
Yes, we love our bees.
How is this different from your other class?
We have room. The children are not stacked on top of each other. We have tables for one thing, but it's a brighter room. We were happy there, but I think we're really happy here, aren't we, guys? Yeah, we love this place. As a matter of fact, they said yesterday this was the greatest day of their life, so that's pretty good.
Thank you, Ms. Jackson.
Have a good day, guys.
You too.
Okay, guys.
Hey, my name is Brandon Grooms, and I'm here with
Artemis Woods, school board member.
Mr. Woods. What is your position here at Wallace?
My position here at Wallace is I represent the school board of Marlboro County School District. We're here celebrating the new opening of this school.
Can you tell me a little bit about your feelings about the new Wallace?
My feelings about the new school at Wallace, it shows that when a child is in a good environment, learning will be exhausted and learning will be good for them. And we're happy that Wallace have a new school so that all of the kids of Wallace area could be successful in all their endeavors of achieving their school work.
And what are your goals here for the kids?
Our goals of the kids are to provide a safe, good environment where they can come and learn and be for the 21st century.
Mr. Woods, thank you for this interview.
I like everything. It's amazing. Very large as well. Very excited to be here in this new school.
What are some of the new things that you have here in the new school?
The new technology, we have new smart boards that are amazing, new computers, and we're very excited about that.
Thank you very much. Well, here we have our individual bathrooms. Would you like to take a look inside? They are very clean. And the reason they did this was because they said that a lot of things occur in public and spacious bathrooms, like bullying and other stuff. So that'll be a good way to reduce it so everyone can feel safe in this new environment. And we hope you enjoyed the tour of our new school. Come back and see us next time.